Hello everyone, this is me Pravin Shrestha. Currently I am pursuing Master of Technology Enterprise System and Business Analytics from Federation University, Sydney, Australia. We are pleased with our lecturer Professor Ahmed Nadim Said and our project supervisor Robert Tidwell, whose experiences and expertise have helped to achieve and accomplish our goals and objectives of our project ACM Data Miner. We are also grateful for college and university for providing all the required materials and great opportunity to put our learning and knowledge in real-time projects. Talking about the clients, which is Australian community media, it is Australia's leading independent, regional, and rural media business. They are consolidated media network using various new technologies, serving better than they have ever been to millions of users across every state and territories in Australia. Their team have been working in the United Vision as the top priority for providing satisfaction and fulfilling requirement of its customer, audiences, advertisers, and its clients. However, they were challenged with meeting and expectations and requirements of their stakeholders, as they spent ample number of time, effort, more than expected for investigating and collecting information from various sources. We formed a product vision board, storyboard, project roadmap, along with user stories in sprints to solve their problem. So we have created an ACM Data Miner application that binds communities, journalists, and their customers in this internal tool. The system contains a database that allows Australian community media journalists to register, log in, modify, and save their profile in the system. Also, it allows journalists to search for new incidents for required geographical locations and prepare personal news stories or report from credible sources within the deadline. This benefits journalists to engage more time connecting with visiting locals communities, as they will be spending less time in trawling through huge public data sources. We have divided the whole project into 3 sprints and working in 4 group members, including project master, scrum master, and researchers. All team members had their roles and responsibilities, which is required to fulfill client requirements as well. I did stakeholder analysis and making the chart of stakeholders and non-functional requirements of the client, such as performance, safety, security, and reliability requirements. Earlier in product backlog, we came up with 30 user stories, but at the end, due to the reduction of COVID cases and its vulnerability, we need to remove some user stories and added other user stories that ended up to 41 in total, along with the conditions of its satisfaction and priority. So as we have divided our project into 3 sprints, then we have run our sprints to build, test, and run certain selected in the sprint backlog. For sprint 1, its theme was creating a login page and register page that allows users to either log in or register in the developed web-based application system, and which wishlist was to integrate Twitter stream and trending data, to integrate maritime web camera features, and to integrate machine learning named entity extraction feature. With the help of the project master, I was able to finish the assigned tasks before the deadline. For sprint 2, the main theme was to create a live traffic hazard data pipeline, with the wish list was pulling, updating COVID-19 health data from the selected source, also performing sentiment analysis of the given text. So personally in sprint 2, I have contributed in curating a notification tab for any updates or changes on health, COVID, and Twitter data. Another task where my contribution to this sprint was populating notification data in Angular and creating pagination components. And similarly in sprint 3, which objectives was to show user tracking details for admin. Also, and it allows admin to pull and update tutor training data and to remove old notification data from the system. So I have contributed to a setting page for admin and design a form for the latest tutor training data with the help of the project master. So creating Angular components and services for accepting click events for the from the button, design a button at the top of the side menu bar, design a level at the top of the sidebar, place hyperlink at the bottom of the traffic hazard UI box and new warning UI box. Similarly, designing our form with date and text field within with the button. For academic research, we have gathered 3 literature reviews of similar cases, whereas my contribution was for writing a literature review on the topic data science in business and industry and future review. This article was pretty interesting, which highlighted that the business model becoming more data driven. So data scientists can help to generate a knowledge discovery, empirical data analysis and gather insights, and data visualization, which helps in saving resources such as time, cost, and so on. Using all the literature reviews, we came up with theories and framework. We have selected a Django and Angular framework for the development of the system. Talking about the research methodology, it explains the various methods which we have used to collecting data and gathering information. And for this project, we have used the secondary data analysis for collecting, interpreting, and analyzing the data. As for secondary data, we have researched various public sources, and the data collected are mostly quantitative. We have adopted an agile methodology with the Scrum approach. In this Scrum process, various combinations of identified and best working tools and techniques are used by the developers to develop a perfectly working system. Where in this project, our project master has taken the responsibility to accomplish the task. And also we have developed the Django framework for the product development, and we used TypeScript, Angular, and VS Code for the front-end development, Python programming for the backend, and HTML, CSS3, and Bootstrap for the design part. And so we have passed the testing and evaluation for this project. All the team members have huge contribution to conducting the regular meeting with the clients, presenting stand-up and weekly stand-ups as well. And our presentation slides, we have also completed our presentation slides on time for the product demonstration with our lecturer. Both the marketing and technical posters were creatively curated, which we presented at the end of our demonstration as well. This is all the credit goes to all the team members who have actively involved in making this product promo video, the posters, and the documentation as well. We have included all the process diagrams, class diagrams, entity relation diagrams, pictures along with the user stories, Gantt chart, work breakdown charts, project milestones, and timeline as well at the end of the documentation. So for the documentation, we have used the APA referencing and in-text citation, and all the journalists a journalist traditionally uses reporting skills, critical thinking, and excellent writing to develop story ideas that places facts in content. So this application combines the traditional skills and technical skills that make full use of collected relevant electronic data into a single centralized system, which is ACM Data Miner, and they engage journalists in making creative stories that are interactive due to the developed dashboards and other keyword extraction as well, which is meaningful to the readers as well. This is how the application of the product applies. There were other There were also some limitation as we were unable to meet in person due to the implication of the COVID physical distancing rule, and we have to do all the communications and write-ups and product demo with our supervisor and clients virtually, that means in online. So the communication and monitoring of the tasks could have been improved if we were able to meet in person with both clients and our lecturer as well. Further recommendation, we would like to improvise on email notification where users can get the message in their email so they can experience the data as soon as it arrives. Also, a file download, users can save their data in the local system. For future use, custom dashboard as per their need, and data watch list. When you subscribe to specific data, they can get notification when similar data plugs into the system. So to conclude the ACM Data Miners this project, we were able to achieve these business goals along with the customer satisfaction. So further enhancement and integration of new data sources in the system can help users to get more information, which helps them to during the research and exploring such data in news articles. So this is all from my side, and thank you for listening me.